Pledge your allegiance.
Oh yeah. Everybody's here. Secret purpose in the house.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, Alba Fire!
Alba Fire is the one who delights in causing pain. Yeah, Fire has a very dangerous combination of technical ability and a ruthless mentality. It's wise to be afraid of Alba Fire.
Well, here's a true pioneer of women's wrestling, none other than Alundra Blaze.
From Tampa, Florida, Alundra Blaze!
A multi-time women's champion, only woman to hold the WCW World Cruiserweight Championship, and the only woman to win championship gold in both WWE and WCW.
Talking about full of attitude, man. Not afraid to fight for what she believes in. Fight to prove she deserves everything. And I'm talking about everything she gets, man.
Get ready for a display of pure wrestling ability.
Japan. Representing the Street Profits from Canton, Ohio, B-Fab.
B-Fab has already shown such a brilliant mind as a manager. She led the Street Profits to championship glory. Oh yeah. But you know what? She's learning from board and back street. Yeah, but she has learned to become a success. I think it's what it is. getting tonight. Look at this. Bailey's got a
And from San Jose, California,
take that spotlight away from her. This is the first ever women's Triple Crown. First ever Grand Slam champion. She's won everything. I mean, everything in the WWE. Still got that passion inside of her. Show some love, baby. For Bailey. The best of friends, but I can't deny the talent she has in the ring with the contribution she's made to WWE outside the ring. This woman is a history maker and a surefire future Hall of Famer. And I really know you sure would.
Oh, the man is in the building. Becky Lynch is here.
You gotta give it to Becky Lynch, man. She captured the attention of the WWE universe for years.
the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland,
Has built up a little more egotistical side. And you know what? You know what? I love it. She stabbed her best friend, Lyra Valkyria, in the back. That's business at its finest, man.
Yeah, that's a really nice book. Anyway, the multi-time women's tag team champion, multi-time world champion, the sixth woman to become a Grand Slam champion in WWE. Becky has accomplished it all. So why does she have to act the way that she acts?
You know what? You know why, Michael Cole? Becky Lynch acts this way because it's about two things in this business: chokes and championships. And she's racked up many. She's racked up many, man. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I'm on my own against the world. From Knoxville, Tennessee,
Oh, baby. Prove that all that glitter is even more glamorous than gold. Oh, yeah. A star, baby. That's what Blake Monroe is. A star.
Say hello to the glamour of WWE. A woman who's held top titles in the United States and England and showed she's capable of doing the same right here in WWE.
the following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from London, England, Monroe.
A devilish look in her eyes, as per usual.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Riverside, California, Kansas.
I'm never going to live that down, am I? Ladder matches. Games, kids, WWE and survive.
The Queen walks among us.
Charlotte always wants to be the best and demands the competition to prove it.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
Charlotte Flair is just always prepared for any opponent. Look at her, just oozing confidence right now.
The brighter the lights and bigger the stage, Charlotte just flourishes under it all.
The Queen is always set to protect her throne under any circumstance.
And her sheer presence here alone is enough to intimidate everyone in the locker room tonight.
A Triple Crown and Grand Slam champion, Charlotte is always a serious threat in that ring.
Charlotte just has this unbelievable mix of strength, speed, and athleticism.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. Once Flair takes her opponents to school, it's usually over.
We've seen Charlotte is just obsessed with championship gold and cementing her legacy.
And that is why she is the top name in the game.
Pledge your allegiance to Chelsea Green.
Oh, no. Stand up and salute United States champion.
And from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green!
I understand this is she's beloved in the United States and her home country of Canada, or even in England, but she also was the quickest ever to be eliminated in the Women's Royal Rumble match in just 5 seconds.
That is because all the knives are out for Chelsea. You have to put her out as quickly as possible if you have any chance of success. Chelsea Green.
Here comes a true trailblazer.
And from Redondo Beach, California, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
If there is one thing to know about Chyna, it's that she does not mess around. She simply messes others up.
One of the most dominant, intimidating superstars, male or female, to ever step foot in a wrestling ring.
An enforcer, a champion in both the women's and men's divisions, and a trailblazer. Chyna truly is the ninth wonder of the world. Chyna is a true pioneer and one of the most formidable athletes to ever step in the ring.
Amazon legend come to life.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Redondo Beach, California, Chyna!
I still cannot fathom the strength this mysterious woman possesses.
She still has some things to prove in the ring.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to stand in her way from proving them.
The epitome of glamour and ability.
From Denver, Colorado,
Once that bell rings, though, she knocks you out in a far more painful way.
Multiple-time women's champion and authority figure, Iyo Sky has done it all.
The one and only Fallon. So sure of herself and her abilities, underestimating Fallon Henley would be a fatal mistake.
representing Fatal Influence from Chelsea, Michigan, Fallon Henley!
A success that brought her a bunch of championships to baby. Oh, yes. Check it out, man. It's gonna get hot in here. Oh, yes.
And from Monterrey, Mexico, Flair!
The devil herself has arrived. Flammer has been the most dominant female competitor to ever come out of Mexico. 900-plus days holding the top title in women's lucha libre, and I can definitely see her keeping that fire burning here in WWE.
Flammer looks about ready to set the world on fire. I cannot wait to see what this woman can do in the ring.
The woman known as the Beautiful Madness.
And their opponent from Tokyo, Japan,
Doesn't care about playing nice in the ring. All right, in this business.
And what that competitive edge that made her a star in Japan has made her an immediate threat in WWE too. In her first year since signing with WWE, she won the NXT Women's title and the Women's United States Championship.
All Julia's got on her mind is gold and greatness. She wants to be in the conversation about future legends in the WWE. And she will get there by any means necessary.
Empress of the Sky, Iyo Sky, set for action.
From Tokyo, Japan, Iyo
Well, we are making the best high-flyer women's division today. Talking about a shocky-ducky, quack moment, man. Ever since coming to the WWE, stacking up title after title after title, tag team championship, NXT championship, as well as the big gold, baby. She's well on her way to becoming the Rey of the women's division.
Truth will ultimately prevail. But there's pain bringing it to light.
Oh, baby, one dangerous Izzi guy in that right direction. I love it.
and representing the Cooling from Buchanan, Michigan, Izzi.
Once upon a time, Izzi was a top prospect at the Performance Center. Came from an impressive collegiate athletic background, but now she's become ruthless, become darker. It sounds to me like Izzi's a quick learner. College accolades won't do anything besides open a door. Smiles and handshakes won't get you noticed on TV. Aligning with the right people, brutalizing your opponents by any means necessary, now that certainly will. So I'd say Izzi's future is anything but dark. Set to bring the pain, baby. But the button is gonna be brutal.
iconic role. She is just driven, committed to being the best competitor she can be and settling for nothing less.
Into this part of the world, where's this women at?
Competition, and Nix is determined to do it any way she can, whether it's exerting her influence or exerting some penalty kicks to her opponent's heads.
At one point, she was an academic standout, a true teacher's pet. She's teaching top lessons to the world.
It's not over until I win.
Make way, the Juggernaut.
And their opponent from Austin, Texas,
A pure powerhouse, fearing no one is her man.
Now the Juggernaut has muscles in places most people don't even have places.
Colder, sharper, more dangerous than ever. Kairi Sane may be all smiles right now, but just wait until the bell rings.
Representing the Kabuki Warriors from Yamaguchi, Japan.
Kairi Sane has certainly had lots of ups and downs throughout her WWE career, but she always comes back with a vengeance.
There is so much determination and drive in Kairi Sane. I don't think anything can ever truly keep her down.
Yeah, she always comes back better, bigger, and meaner than before. Beware Asuka's quick, vicious strikes. They can knock out an opponent in an instant.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
She's one of the toughest women in all of WWE. such incredible athleticism. And enjoying use in every chance she gets in the ring.
Sounds like you're reading her cover letter.
North Carolina, Lita.
Inspired by Lita, Becky, Liv Morgan. The women want to be more than just an inspiration. Lita wants to remain a top dog. At the top of her game.
has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra.
Lyra possesses amazing technical wrestling abilities, which have worked great as equalizers against tougher opponents.
And Lyra has used those skills to slay some of the biggest names in WWE, like Iyo Sky and Becky Lynch. Here comes the talented Maxxine Dupri.
And representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxxine Dupri.
This is the Maxxine Dupri we always wanted. We're finally seeing her reach that potential, man.
There's certainly a lot to admire about her dedication to improving.
Absolutely. And I think we're going to get another amazing showing from Maxxine Dupri.
Is ready for a fight.
This woman is a terror to anyone who gets in her way.
Montana, California,
Machin is such an explosive competitor, no matter who she's in the ring with.
Yeah, she is a woman with a massive resume in her own right, and she's always looking to add to it.
There's always a bounce in her step whenever there's a fight on the horizon.
You know, I'm not quite up on my slang. I don't exactly know what a baddie is. But I can tell you this much. Machin says she's the one who's in charge of them, and I know that is 100% true.
One of the best women's competitors in history.
And from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly
is a total sweetheart behind the scenes, but once that bell rings, she is laser focused on inflicting pain and earning the win.
This is going to be good. Molly Holly about to beat some sense into the women's division.
Here comes Naomi. Overlooked, underrated, and very angry.
And from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi is a woman who wastes no time mixing it up.
Naomi, one of the most innovative athletes in the women's locker room.
We are about to witness an insane display of athleticism.
WWE's most volatile and unpredictable woman. Grand designs on her mind to stand at the top of the proverbial mountain. Anyone who interferes with Naomi's plans had better proceed with caution.
And here comes Natalya.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada,
Always gotta show some respect for Natalya. Show some respect for the book of the woman division.
A true locker room leader. Her impact on this sport is immeasurable. Definitely deserves the acknowledgement and praise.
The Queen of Hearts spans eras, and her boat status is forever.
Natalya is always refining her arsenal. She's more dangerous than ever. The irresistible force is on Raw.
and from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
With that size, that strength, Nia Jax is always a threat.
It's not just her physical attributes that make her a threat, but the way she carries herself like she's always on a mission.
Nia Jax straight up runs things in the women's division.
Going to impose her will on anyone in that ring tonight. The fearless Nikki Bella.
She's a locker room leader, a trailblazer, an evolution main eventer. Nikki Bella ready to handle business. I cannot overstate the contributions and importance that Nikki Bella has brought to the women's division in WWE. The always unhinged Nikki Cross.
Oh, there's something wrong with Nikki Cross. This isn't right.
It is for Nikki. She's found her place among the members of the Wyatt Six.
I guess you're right. Everyone needs friends, even creepy people. What the heck? I still don't know what's going on with Nikki Cross, but I don't like it.
One of the best women's strikers in WWE, Nikki Lyons.
California, Nikki.
Nikita seems like she takes a lot of joy in the pain she inflicts.
Yeah, and she's made it clear she's taking what she wants. Who's going to try to stop her?
Here is Piper Niven, a multinational security agent.
And from Ayrshire, Scotland, Piper Niven.
You've got to salute Piper Niven. She saw the value in Chelsea Green before everyone else. She's a founding member of the Secret Service.
That's not something to be proud of, Wade. This is a made-up job. Piper's a great competitor, but this is just being a crony for Chelsea Green.
Careful, Cole. You do not want to be on the Secret Service's watch list.
Piper knows she's got a mission here.
Big, bad, and ready to brawl.
And representing the Judgment Day from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
Always a Texas-sized amount of fighting, Raquel Rodriguez. She's big and bad, man.
She's such a dominant force, always towering over the competition. Raquel is an absolute terror.
And so resilient, too. Faced a lot of adversity, but Raquel always comes back stronger, man.
Prepare to witness brutality.
Ripley is ready to go to work.
From Adelaide, Australia, Ripley.
In a very short time, Rhea Ripley is developing a Hall of Fame career. The first woman to ever win the Royal Rumble from position number 1.
And Rhea Ripley is not slowing down anytime soon.
We're about to see firsthand that what Mommy wants, Mommy gets.
A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
And from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Look, I love the story of how she would get on a Greyhound bus in her teenage years to take a 5-hour trip from Laredo to Houston just to train in your school.
Yes, indeed. That showed me a whole lot about Roxanne Perez, that, you know, she's not here just to take part in this business. She's here to take over. She's here to take over.
So much success, so young.
Maybe that's why Perez feels so entitled. But then again, I guess it's not entitlement when you're as good as Roxanne. Here comes the sensational one.
And from New Orleans, Louisiana, sensational Kairi!
So, Booker, you had Sherri as a manager, also as a tag team partner. Where was she more dangerous, in the corner or in the ring?
Sherri was the ultimate Swiss Army knife, man. She can do it all, inside the ring, outside the ring, on the mic, truly, and perhaps the greatest manager of all time.
Here comes Ruka.
And from Honolulu, Hawaii,
Ruka has plenty of skill, but she may be a bit too fun-loving at times.
Oh, believe me, Corey, Ruka is serious when the bell rings. Ruka has already created so many viral moments with her unique finisher, the Soul Snatcher. Such an amazing move.
Oh, we might see another clip for the highlight reel tonight.
From Nitro Girl, the manager, to one of the best competitors in women's division history.
Just as lethal as she is lovely.
and their opponent from Baltimore, Maryland,
Started her career as a WCW Nitro Girl before becoming one of the most beloved divas.
Stacy's got legs meant for dancing and kicking people's heads off.
She's a dancing star, but a main streak a mile long.
Mean streak almost as long as her legs.
Oh, great. It's Stephanie, the wife of Triple H, the owner of WWE and one of the most ruthless women around.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley.
You know, I saw Mrs. Helmsley backstage earlier, and I asked, where to, Stephanie? You know her answer? Straight to the top.
Great journalism there. You're such a suck-up to Hunter and Stephanie.
You know, I ought to ask them to fire you, or at least order them to cut off your frosted tips.
Stephanie McMahon's about to show us she's a natural in the ring, like she's a natural in the boardroom.
Well, the queen of the boardroom, none other than Stephanie.
The following is a fatal five-way match. Making her way to the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut, Stephanie McMahon.
From birth, Stephanie McMahon has always gotten her way.
From the WWE Women's Championship to General Manager of SmackDown to CEO of WWE, there's seemingly no stopping Stephanie from reaching the top.
A place she belongs thanks to her unmatched shrewdness and ruthlessness.
you better bow down because Stephanie doesn't play around, man.
Through the smoke, the Dark Angel arrives.
And her opponent from San Fernando, Chile, the WWE Women's World Champion,
The Dark Angel.
One of the best luchadors this business has ever seen. Oh, yeah, man.
Well, that's what you usually say when she does the Devil's Kiss. Do you think we're going to get one of those tonight? And if we do, are you going to be able to handle it, Book?
You think this one right here, unlimited confidence and poise. You see that? Oh, yeah. You're talking about the one that can take over. I'm talking about take over. That's Stephanie McConnell.
This is the woman whom many declare the best luchadora in the world.
and from San Fernando, Chile,
Oh, yeah. The best luchadora in the world. La Primera. Here we go.
From one of the most sought-after free agents in all of sports entertainment, the first ever woman to hold both the NXT Women's Championship and the NXT Women's North American Championship simultaneously, to winning the Women's Battle Royal at Evolution. It's truly been a pleasure to watch the meteoric rise of Stephanie McCare since stepping foot in the WWE ring.
The Dark Angel, consistently proving herself to be the very best of the best. Oh, here comes Tatum Paxley. Tata isn't quite all there, but you have to admit, she's quite the competitor regardless.
and from Dallas, Texas, Tatum Paxley.
Tatum Paxley had a bit of a rough start. She was rejected by Diamond Mine and then took a strange turn.
Known to have various fixations, whether it's on championship gold or certain superstars, or her doll collection.
Yeah, she's not beating the strange allegations. Cole, can you believe Tatum Paxley has trouble making friends?
There's no one quite like Tatum Paxley.
Thea Hale is here, and she's focused. Oh, yeah, man.
And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
Thea Hale has been sticking her nose in other people's business quite a bit, if you ask me.
Oh, what is she supposed to do? Sit back and wait her turn? When has that ever worked for anyone?
All right. That's a good point, Cole. But maybe it's her approach that needs work.
Well, here comes none other than Tiffany Stratton.
Somebody who just came in the business and just picked it up and took it to the tippy top. But don't let the smooth taste fool you, man. Because I'm going to tell you right now, she's already earning championship titles. She's earning big money. And more importantly than that, she's a star, baby. She's a star.
Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Booker, has there ever been a woman who shot to the top quite as quick as Tiffany Stratton?
Talking about going straight to the top, to the moon, that's Tiffany Stratton. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not with her, you're against her. It's all about Tiffy Tower.
On behalf of the entire WWE Universe, thank you, Trish!
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
A woman who has stacked championship gold seemingly with ease over the course of her career. Few can claim they do it better than Trish Stratus.
You're not wrong about that. This is Trish you're talking about. You gotta love her, man. You also gotta thank her. You hear me call? Come on, man.
Ugh, fine. Thank you, Trish.
Oh, yeah, man.
The Black Widow has arrived.
And from Los Angeles, California, Victoria.
Victoria isn't one to play nice. She's got serious mean streak in the ring.
Oh, yeah, man. Victoria has a special kind of edge. She'll slap you across the face, then stab you in the back. She doesn't care what anybody thinks.
Wendy Chu's awake and ready to terrorize WWE.
And their opponent from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Chu.
Wendy Chu used to be bright and bubbly. What happened to her?
I think she just got tired of not being taken seriously. Now, things are different. No one wants to mess with the all-new Chu.
And you can count me among them. Wendy Chu she's scary.
I'll be honest with you, Cole, I like the mind games. Wendy Chu puts her opponents off balance.
Chu wants to haunt the dreams of her competition to live rent-free inside their heads.
But above all, Wendy's looking to get a big win and get right back to her nightmares, I think.
A young woman who's trained and worked all over the world to get here. Ren Sinclair.
The following is a fatal four-way match. Making her way to the ring, representing No Quarter Catch Crew from Dallas, Texas, Ren Sinclair.
The fun-loving Ren Sinclair is always ready to throw down.
You know she's tearing it up. The star of Ren XT.
Beaming with total confidence, I expect great things from Sinclair tonight.
The always fearsome Zaria. Here to destroy anyone who stands in her way and enjoy doing it.
And her opponents, first, from Adelaide, Australia, Zaria!
There is always so much intensity plastered on the face of Zaria.
Yeah, that really doesn't fade no matter how deep she goes in a match.
And that's not to mention the amount of pain she brings too.
Zaria has certainly been on an impressive run.
The war cry of Zaria, foreboding as ever.
The consummate underdog of the women's division, Zelina Vega.
And from Queens, New York,
Zelina Vega might be small, but man, she's mighty.
Yeah, and she's proven that by having a tremendous amount of success in the women's division. Won the Queen of the Ring and even captured the Women's United States Championship. Smallest competitors with the biggest heart.
Zelina's not showing any signs of slowing down.
A woman who calls herself undeniable.
and from Las Vegas, Nevada,
Zoe Stark is such a dangerous competitor in the ring, not just because of her MMA background, but also her fiery attitude.
That attitude has served Stark well in WWE, earning multiple championships. There's no reason she should change anything now. So much energy. Zoe Stark is ready for the fight in front of her here.